We are in phase 3 of our expedition in Africa, traveling the legendary ore train route in Mauritania. The country currently has a level 4 travel advisory, the highest, which means we're encouraged not to be here. But the country has been fairly stable for a while now. So we're here with an open mind and with our eyes up.
Did you guys see that back there? Let's go take a look at that. It looks pretty interesting. I don't know what that is.
Whatever's there, it looks like a good spot for a snack.
I'm always down for a snack.
Little caffeination sounds good.
What do you think that is? Looks like a graveyard.
Oh, that's totally graves, man. Ooh, that's interesting.
Little one.
Yeah, the little ones always bug me.
Yeah. Middle of the desert's pretty cool.
Yeah, wow. I wonder how deep do you need to bury an individual in the sand? Deep.
Hopefully deep.
Deep. It's kind of eerie, isn't it? It's so desolate.
Yeah. This is a graduate, Muhammad Abadu Ulud Ammar. May God have mercy on him.
I don't think I need that snack
I was
anymore.
about to say, maybe not a snack stop anymore.
It's always interesting to come across stuff like that.
Yeah, and it's important to remember that. It's important to remember that we got to make the best of every day we got.
Yeah.
Because that's where we all end up.
Yeah.
No matter what your language is, what you believe, remember that every day is a blessing. Let's make the best of it. And we're doing that right now.
We're doing it right now.
We're doing that right now, Clay.
Living life to the fullest.
The Overland Milestones Global Expedition is presented by General Tire and is sponsored by Mobile One. Expedition apparel is provided by Fjall Raven and in association with Overland Journal and Expedition Portal. Join us as we embark on a 25,000-mile journey across the world.
This morning, we were doing chores.
So we had these timber and bump stops on the backs of the Tacomas. Then we changed the shocks over to the BP51s, and we found that we were just like hitting really hard still. We shouldn't have been, and it was because of still having these timbrins on there. So these were definitely overkill, and we're hoping taking these off keeps the trucks from bouncing so hard on the back and hopefully smooths them out a little bit in some of these whoopier sections.
We are just cleaning up the wiring a little bit, and by cleaning up the wiring, I mean
Testing.
making sure the rock lights work, because they were not working earlier in the week. Yeah, there's just a poor connection on one of the grounds. Nice and simple. We'll clean this up and tuck it in and do a little zip tie action and trim up the ends of the zip ties nicely with flush cuts, and we'll never have this problem again.
Sweet.
So we've carried Guzzle H2Os for years, but they've always been the smaller one. So we asked them, in our pursuit of perfection in water filtration systems, if they could build us a high-flow power system and filtration system. Ironically, the first time we're using it is to pump water out of this tank into this one so we can spread it out and make it usable. I think that's just part of the fun of overlanding, is you get to play with all your toys. You know, you get to use the gear. It's funny, there's people that are like, all I need is a toothbrush. Then there's other people that I need everything under the sun. This gizmo and that gadget and this thing. I'm more towards that side. I like to experiment with stuff and play with things and try different experiments. But then I always reach a point where, after a long enough time, that I willing to get rid of a bunch of things, because it does just drag you down. And there's this great quote about, what does it say? It says, what ifs weigh a lot.
Yeah, there's a Maasai warrior quote that's similar to that, that says, a man carries his experience on his back.
And how much experience shows.
Yes, that's right.
He won't have much.
Yeah, so if you're really light on experience, you're gonna have a lot of weight in what ifs on your back.
Yeah, that's true.
So Clay, it's been really interesting now that I'm about a week in traveling in these trucks. I've always admired the Overland trucks. I mean, they always look so amazing, and you guys are really thoughtful about how you build them out, and you're always incorporating like new ideas and testing new products, which is of course something that I've always found to be important, like for Overland Journal.
Yeah, these are awesome.
But it's so different than how I've traveled the last couple trips. Even E7, the trucks were so simple. But I will say, now that I'm a week in, I can see why you guys do what you do, because they're really livable. It makes me want to stay out in the camp, because we've got everything in its place. Like, one of the things that I noticed is there's very few processes that I've engaged with yet in the trucks that take more than just 1 or 2 steps.
And I think you're living in like one of the best. The Tacoma with the long bed, with the big top, and the goose gear system. That thing is a beauty system.
It's at this stage in the game when all the small things really start to matter. We're very remote, we've been traveling for a long time, and any mistakes that we've made in our truck builds will be showing up shortly. We continue heading east to reach the second largest monolith in the world, Ben Amera.
Something I didn't know about Richard is he was just telling me how if the world was actually curved, there's no way we'd be able to see that monolith out there.
We wouldn't be able to see the base of the monolith.
No, Richard, that's not what you said.
Because we can see that monolith, and that is our proposed campsite, and it's 101 degrees outside. Well, wait a minute. A new record, 104
On the dash right now. How do you guys feel about stopping there? Do you want to set up camp there, or do you want to keep moving?
Keep moving.
I guess we can get closer and see like how cool it is, what kind of shots we can set up, if it's worth camping there or worth just keep moving. I'd rather move personally, but whether sitting out in the sun or driving in air-conditioned trucks and making more miles.
I know that we considered driving up past us, but it's like almost 5 o'clock. Probably wouldn't hurt to camp here.
I'm about to set up camp there. It looks great.
Agreed. Yeah, I think we should find a spot in here and shut her down, find an awesome campsite where we can admire it.
I just can't believe how I don't feel like I'm getting any closer to it, but it's getting much bigger.
That's what she said.
That is certainly a monolith if I've ever seen one.
That's what she said.
Correct. That's exactly what she said.
I was kind of thinking, is that it?
I think that there's just like, if we trim the bush back around the bottom of it, it'll look bigger.
Oh, that has to make the show.
It's been a long day and super hot, and we all may be having a little bit of heat stroke, which has inspired Andy to become our local guide, though I don't think he's very qualified.
The Wikipedia article was as dense as, in 1999, a group of artists journeyed out to the Amera, is I think the name of it, to carve a mural into the base of the other monolith. That is as much information as there is. Look at that thing! Wow,
Pretty sweet.
very big, very big.
So we've got Ben Amera here, which is the second largest monolith in the world. And then the only other one that people talk about often is Aisha, or Aisha, or however you pronounce it, A-I-S-H-A. And apparently, for the turn of the 2000th year of the Earth, or whatever, artists went over there and carved rocks into faces and animals and other things. So it'd be super fun.
You should go look.
Yeah, I'd love to. I'd totally love to.
Yeah, you want to go?
Yeah, sure.
Well, we'll set up camp. If you guys want to run over and look at that.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah,
that'd be sweet.
All right, gentlemen, we're on a bit of a scavenger hunt.
Tell me.
I have no earthly idea where any of these things are on this monolith.
Perfect.
But it's only huge, so it shouldn't take very long.
So we just rolled into this amazing camp here. The boys rolled off, I think, to that far ridge out there to look for some art. We're just gonna set up and hang out. It's still probably 98 degrees. It's super hot, but thankfully we have cloud cover, so it's very much more bearable. But look at this thing, isn't that crazy? And we can hear some kids coming. They saw us come in from a long ways off, and out in the middle of nowhere, we got 4 kids coming up, so we'll see how this goes. Is this Egypt?
نعم نعم هناك في موريتانيا.
We're in Mauritania.
We're in Mauritania. How do we get here?
That's a ram, right? With another ram inside of it. Must be with child.
Is it okay if we camp here? Just as long as there are no big sand monsters around.
This is a horse? Oh, it's a camel.
Camel.
That rock.
Oh, left. That's more camel-like.
يوسف الكوخ تلمس الناس لكن هناك أرانب صغيرة.
Ah, no worries. There's little bunnies, but that's it.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much. I am so glad that there are no sand monsters here.
Oh, this one's cool. It's like a pelican or a goose or something.
You think maybe it's a Canadian goose?
It's definitely Canadian. Well, shall we get back to camp?
Yeah, let's do it.
Time for a cold drink. It's hot out here. You guys would not believe how cool that was.
Is it cool?
It's so cool.
You found it?
Yeah. It took a little bit of little looking, but man, it was so neat. Very, very cool.
Wow.
Very worth it.
Well, we just hung out, watched the rock, made sure it didn't go anywhere, and then a bunch of kids came over. We found out that there's a bunch of sand monsters around here.
Sand people.
And we need to be careful.
Mm-hmm. Also bunnies.
And bunnies.
Mm-hmm.
No, they were cool. And then they ran off into the desert, and we don't know where they went.
Huh.
Maybe they were the sand people.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's sprinkling at sunset in the Sahara Desert.
Oh man, that's amazing. Pretty incredible. It was incredible.
Better watch the sun go down, Andy.
Yeah, I don't want to miss this, guys.
I don't know if this day could get any better, but I think it just did. In camp, we continued to think through our logistics, and we realized we haven't finalized how we're going to get our odd spare replaced. As of right now, we only have 2 good spares, and we really need the 3rd one.
Thank you.
Good job today.
Thank you.
Awesome job.
Today is day 68, and 8 hours into our future, we hope to be finding something historical from an age long ago.
Through the Sahara we go.
I'm trying to drive, and I'm also looking at all this amazing scenery.
Yeah, it's super fun.
It's one of those places that, and the experience is that it's so intense in a lot of ways, visually and sensory and fun, and you know it's amazing that I have a hard time like pulling it all into myself, you know, like I can't comprehend it.
For sure. I'm the same way. I'm like, this is going to be one of the coolest days ever, and just trying to remember that while you're doing it and not letting it just go by.
Yeah, this was some of the coolest driving we've done yet, just visually.
All right, so we have gotten word last night that the shipment of tires to Senegal is cost ineffective. It's cost prohibitive. $7 grand to ship 2 tires to Senegal in time. Not gonna happen. So we're giving Kurt a little ammo because we're gonna have him try and ship a tire with him on the airplane. We'll just see if we can do it. So for customs, they may not accept it. So we're gonna give him a innocent circumstance to justify why he would have a tire. So we're gonna make this one flat. Hey Kurt, it's Clay. We have just gone flat. We don't have another good spare. So if at all possible, if you could go and grab a tire and fly with it into us, we need it bad. So we might be able to repair it, but I'm not sure. If you could bring us one, that'd be good. Thanks, man. All right, so we'll air this one up, and hopefully that's a good enough reason for a customs guy to say, like, yeah, bring your tire in. We'll air it back up now.
How far do we got to go, Ryan? Another 100K?
Well, it's 100 to fuel, and then another, I don't know, 60, I guess, maybe, over to Chinguetti.
Awesome.
As we approach Chinguetti, we anticipate visiting a historic library here. Rumors say it holds relics, books, and artifacts from a past age. Each place we visit, we love to have locals share their culture with us. And unfortunately, we don't know anyone here yet, but it looks like someone may have just found us.
I'm good. How are you?
I might have a helper here.
My name is Scott.
Scott.
It's nice, Scott.
Speak French?
Je ne parle-vous français?
Tu parles pas français?
No, parle-vous français. Parle anglais.
Anglais, little bit me.
Okay.
French is good.
We would love to see the library.
Library, okay, pas de problème. I am guide.
Okay,
Local.
that's great. I'm gonna let them know.
Okay, we have a local guide here. I think it's wonderful that she helps us. Right, she's gonna have us park here and she's gonna get us into the library. Perfect.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
So this is one of the oldest libraries right here.
Andy, what's going on here?
No, I have no idea.
This is pretty wild to be looking at something in the physical that you've been looking at for a long time virtually and to actually be standing here. But let's go in, let's go.
I mean, look at these doors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Inside, our curator, Mohammed, starts showing us books and manuscripts dating from the 13th to the 17th centuries.
Chinguetti.
Chinguetti, okay.
18th century here, 1,400 book.
1,400 years old.
Scan origin.
Okay.
Scan of the original.
First finish here. Execution the Quran.
The Quran, okay.
First year.
His photo is okay. Okay.
Photo, marvelous. Wow. Origin. All Chinguetti.
Wow.
Grandfather to go to Mecca, 6 months.
6 months.
Go, come back, came up.
Okay.
The writing, the book here.
Okay.
Here. To go Morocco.
Okay.
Okay.
The book origin Andalus. Here.
On the route.
Andalus. Come in here.
Okay.
Came up. the writing Chinguetti, student or family writing, the 1,400 book.
1,400 books.
1830 here, the library.
Okay. On their route to Mecca, it would take them 6 months by camel.
Wow.
The goat skin. Goat skin.
Goat skin. Okay. Wow.
This is all obviously it's handwritten.
Yeah, because it's
perfect.
It's almost 200 years before the printing press. So it would all be handwritten.
How long to write the whole book?
5 mois, 6 mois, comme le dimanche.
Maybe 6 months, it sounds like in French.
Le temps, 3 mois, 4 mois. Le 4 grands volumes, on a.
It sounds like 4 to 6 months for one person to copy the book.
From memory.
Oh, from memory.
Wow.
Writing.
Wow.
And pushing. Carbon.
That's very wonderful.
Incredible.
The town of Chinguetti, the museum, and the mosque within are a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And now we know why. Chinguetti was founded in the 13th century and became one of the most important centers of learning in West Africa. Scholars traveled across the Sahara who stopped here to study, teach, and exchange ideas. Over past centuries, these texts have been safeguarded by the people and preserved by the climate.
Yeah, that was quick.
Within the library are texts that cover theology, law, astronomy, medicine, mathematics, and geography, all that was known in the world at the time. The Sahara Desert is slowly consuming the town of Chinguetti, and eventually these texts will need to be relocated or they'll be buried in the sands of time. In the next room lies artifacts from the travelers that passed through here over the centuries.
It's 1,000 degrees in there.
So hot.
That is insane.
It's very cool. Not many places like that in the world.
No.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. Yeah, incredible. Pretty cool.
I'm kind of just like reverent.
And the fact that this place was chosen to be that repository.
Just on the edge of the
knowledge.
Sahara.
Yeah, right on the edge of the Sahara. Slowly being consumed by the Sahara.
Wow.
Amazing.
Yeah. Amazing.
Before we leave Chinguetti, we have our sights set on that old mosque from the 16th century on the outskirts of town. The route seems simple, but the 100-degree sand is very soft late in the day.
Dang it. I had to come down.
We're working on getting up to the old village that's being taken over by the Sahara, and our boys are stuck.
Roger, Legion's making his way up that first hill. Looking good, looking good. All right, Spartan's going for him.
Send it. Stay in it.
4 high. Good, yeah, just stay in it, Si. Yep, stay in it. Speed, 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 speed. Don't back off, don't back off. Stay in it, stay in, stay in it, stay in it, stay in it. Oh, did it? Yeah. Nice, you're doing good.
And this is Cyrus's first day driving in these conditions.
Perfect. Get our momentum back right here. Stay a little to the right in new sand. Get some new sand. Nice soft turns. Yeah. Do it, lady. Going on up. Yep, perfect. Don't cut it. Stay in it. Woo. All right. Woo-hoo-hoo. It's a good little run there. Okay. Nice job, Sai.
It's truly just incredible to be here in Chinguetti. This place, everything we've been experiencing over the last 2 hours, getting in here, going to the museum and that incredible library and seeing all that stuff is something I've been thinking about from the start of this whole Milestones expedition as like one of the major things that I wanted to see while in Africa. Seeing stuff like this mosque, half buried in the Saharan desert, is amazing. It's a very special thing. I'm very glad that we could make it. We're hitting a perfect time of day, actually. We always seem to, with all these incredible places along this whole journey through Mauritania especially, it seems we get here during golden hour and we get to really soak up the sights and sounds of the desert.
As we make our way back into town, the atmosphere shifts. With darkness closing in, we start to remember that to some, we are outsiders here. Mauritania sits at a level 4 travel advisory due to petty crime and terrorism. Our instincts speak up, and we are faced with the decision to keep moving out of town while we still have a little daylight left, or to stay in town and find somewhere to stay. We decide that we should rule out town first.
What are you thinking, Richard?
I'm thinking that if this hotel doesn't have gated parking for us, that we should probably eat here and then head out to the desert again. Sleep out there.
I'll do whatever.
I'm a real gated parking kind of guy.
Yeah, big gated parking kind of guy.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of activity here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The first place we check is closed, so we're making one more attempt for a gated spot to park with high walls. Heading back out into the desert isn't a great option right now. We could be followed, and out there we would be completely exposed on the wide open desert. We collectively feel like we need to have our guard up. On trips like this, you learn to listen to that feeling. Better to play it safe than wish you had later. We have a rule that if anyone doesn't feel safe, we will take all actions necessary to get us to a safer spot.
So we're in a nice compound. There's camping here, there's a restaurant here. But take all that with a grain of salt. Camping means that you can park here or set up a bedroll right here on the ground. Rooms means there's almost like little cells that have beds in them, but they do have AC. And a restaurant means that someone is cooking a meal that'll be ready in an hour and a half. So we're in like proper Africa right now. This is where the traveling is thick. Plus we also worked through a security consideration too. I was asking Richard, like, hey Richard, what's your gut check on this place? Scott, what's your gut check? You know, because there's a lot of kids, there's a lot of people, there's, you know, just things going on. So we were all like, So I made the call to just shut down here before we had to leave in the dark. I think we're getting the full cultural experience right now. All the guys are really tired. It was hot. We opened up the thing here and it was 112 degrees inside the back of Spartan here. So everyone's feeling it right now, but we'll hopefully get a good night's rest, a shower and some food, and we'll roll tomorrow. Today is a big move day. We're heading to Senegal. We're kind of on the clock now to get some gents out of country, out of Africa. And I think it's 1,000 miles to drive in just 2 days. Here we go.
Awesome campsite, gentlemen.
It was beautiful.
1,000 miles is a decent push within 2 days. So today our focus needs to be getting as far as we can. But before we settle into the long haul, something in the local town catches my eye.
Apparently, Clay found some sweet Mauritania license plates. We're gonna go buy a handful.
So we're able to come back in here and we're just making our own license plates. He prints them on this machine right here.
And this is where the Milestones expedition ends. Clay works at this auto parts store now.
Retires.
While I'm waiting for our license plates to print, I notice that under the table, this store clerk is packing some heat. An AK-47 sits under the desk just in case.
We got it all put together, 20 bucks pop. We're happy. We negotiated a good deal.
We are operating under best practice of keeping our fuel tanks as full as possible as often as we can, because you never know if there is going to be fuel ahead.
Fuel is proving to be difficult to find. Another gas station, another bust. They just have gas in a can sitting in the sun. So we've got one more down this way.
We have already stopped at 3 different stations, hoping to find something clean.
Yeah, they don't have any essence or gasoline here either. Scott's idea was to put maybe just 5 gallons each in the rear with the jugs in the ox tanks.
Yeah, we could do that.
We're putting all the fuel into the auxiliary tanks, because when we put the aux tanks in, we put an inline filter, which sits just right back here. So, I mean, looking in that jug right there, there's just sand in the bottom of that jug. So they pre-filter it, but the grate is huge. And like all that sand is still gonna go in there. So hopefully our secondary filter catches it, and then it goes into our main tank where it also has a fuel filter. It's gonna hopefully get us further without getting an engine problem. This town doesn't feel, it's very warm. We've had, just a lot of cold looks, the odd wave here and there, but yeah, a lot of stern faces, and it's good that we just, get our fuel and keep moving. We have enough to keep moving. We'll go find a better town. And the only thing you can do is trust your gut.
Holy cow, we got Camel City. By far the most camels I've ever seen in any one place in my entire life. Really, Africa's largest camel market is in Mauritania.
Tonight, our proposed camp is on the coast outside of Nouakchott, the largest city in Mauritania. The plan was to stay on the outskirts and avoid the traffic, but that isn't exactly working out.
Getting a little more chaotic here as we start rolling into town. Copy that. I'm gonna tighten up a little bit. I got a big truck pulling out.
The feeling in the car is unsettled. In these situations, it can be hard to distinguish what is the cultural baseline and what could be a threat. So we have defaulted to a defensive mindset. And I also think that we have entered the part of Western Africa where this will probably be the norm.
Whoa. Oh, we got some road rage happening in front of us. Yeah, it's a little intense in here, and we got 20 kilometers of this, so just a nice little cap on the end of a long day.
500 meters, right turn.
Oh, wow.
Passing slow mover. Okay, right turn here, Copy that, right turn.
Watch our 6 if you would, boys. Just look for anything following.
Yep, had my eyes on it. We're looking good right now.
Thank you. Got kind of a little chicane right here, left and then immediate right.
If you ever think that someone is following you, identify the vehicle or person and make 3 right turns. And if they're still following you, you may have a problem. Then you would keep moving and drive to the consulate, or if there is no consulate, you would go to the police station if you trust them. Other than that, good luck.
Pretty intense in here, everybody.
As we finally make it out of the busy outskirts of town and into our camp for the night, we've noticed that the weather is drastically different here on the coast. The cool breeze is much appreciated after the past few days deep in the suffocating heat of the Sahara.
Hello.
Okay. Let's see what this guy has to say about this place.
It's hurricane coming in, I think. Perfect.
What a juxtaposition from last night. We were hot in a walled, absolutely still campsite. Tonight, 7 hours south on the coast, windy, not as hot, but super sticky and humid. Wild change. Town was crazy. I think we're all enjoying actually driving in the chaos. It's a lot of fun to navigate and move through all that and all the radio calling. It's actually quite a lot of fun, but it is also stressful. So it's nice to be behind the wall. We're gonna get ready for a border crossing tomorrow. This one doesn't smell quite like pee, but it's not far off.
Well, lay down on a cushion.
Oh no, right? You get what you pay for. It's got a light switch, it's got a door latch, and it's got cushions.
Our hotel last night did not have a door latch.
It did not have door latch.
We had to tie it closed with 550 cord.
But our mattresses tonight are seemingly lacking. Just on the one side, really.
But what they're lacking in cushion,
they've made up for in style?
Or cat pee.
Is that what that is? Cat pee?
There's a lot of cats around here.
There are a lot. I hate cat pee.
I think this is the pee corner. Don't put your head on that side.
What if we made this like the hangout one, and we went and found out how theirs
are? Oh, that's a good idea.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, how's this one, Ryan?
Oh, dang it.
Really?
It's better.
It's better?
Your guys' is nice. Mine smells like cigarettes.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you want to trade...
Oh, yeah.
I'll trade you. We don't care.
This one has like some smushed up banana on the floor. Watch your step. I'm gonna go on limb. It's in the shape of a banana. Yeah.
Wow. Yep.
Get what you pay for.
You get what you pay for. Someone paid for it. All right, let's go see what theirs is like. Dude, this one smells like camels. You smell that?
You got the...
Dude, there's some dudes riding camels in here. This smells like a cowboy bunkhouse.
Only camel. Which is
with a camel
which
twist.
Is worse than horse.
Yeah. Let's turn that baby around straight into the wind, and we're gonna sleep in the tent.
You gonna sleep in the tent?
Ours is the good wedge. We can just turn it around, point it straight into the wind. We go to bed like it's like any other day.
It's probably gonna be better.
I'm gonna sleep better in there. I don't do cats. You know, travel can really change your perspective of places, you know? You can get somewhere and you realize what you got is the best thing, you know? It's got sand in my eye. So, yeah. As nice as that house would be tonight, I think I'm gonna stick with the old camper.
It was a rough night of sleep, so we're all up early, and we decide to take a walk to shake off the night.
So many of them.
Yeah, it doesn't. It does not end, actually.
Well, I am so glad we stopped here. This is cool.
That's pretty cool.
Imagine the time it took to paint this boat.
Yeah, it's incredible. And it looks like they do like a thin layer of fiberglass over the wood.
Yeah.
And while we're admiring the local craftsmanship of this amazing fishing village, we spot a group pulling a boat out of the water.
I think we should go help them.
I love it.
That thing is so heavy.
That's so heavy, yeah.
That's a little one.
And that's the small one, exactly.
Yeah, that's the small one. That's insane. Wow. Pretty awesome.
Not a bad way to spend a border morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might be one of my best.
Yeah. With the best border morning.
Like, we're within decades of all of this kind of experience just disappearing. Like, the world is changing so quickly. Like, this is the same way it was 60 years ago.
Yeah.
It's like a moment in time that we get to experience it.
Well, shall we make our way to Senegal?
Senegal.
Senegal, here we go.
Senegal.
This morning we're gearing up. Everybody had an okay night of sleep. Pretty windy, pretty gross, pretty dusty. I'm glad with my choice of going into the tent. And I think the only one who survived going into their hut was Scott Brady, who then has said that it was the worst mistake of his life. So I feel pretty good about what we ended up with. On the other hand, we are now getting ready to start trucks and head to Senegal. It's a border day.
All right, gents, game on.
We are headed south towards the Senegal border just outside the village of Diama. The pavement lasts for a while, but is given way to rough dirt tracks. And we're still on the lookout for good fuel, but I think we're going to have to get it in Senegal.
We've had trouble finding fuel in southern Mauritania, and we got down to the last gas station pretty much after saying no to a bunch of them because they were rough.
Right turn.
Only having like $75 in fuel money. So we put that dispersed between the trucks. Now we're pumping fuel from ox tank to main tank, and we're ripping down to this weird little border crossing on Senegal, between Mauritania and Senegal. And they said the road would get rough. It has. We're ripping along this like river delta thing. Warthog warning signs everywhere. And yeah, so we'll see how the border goes down here. It's supposed to be more tame, is not so chaotic. But we'll see. Just chugging along. Yep.
War dogs to the left.
War dogs to the left.
This one's running.
Stop. Here you go, here you go, here you go.
Yeah.
Get it, stop. You have brakes. Good stop. Do it.
I was chasing the little and I was like, I'll come out.
Pumbaa!
Yes! Oh, that makes me so happy.
Now that Scott has a mood boost and Andy saw his first African wildlife sighting, just ahead is the beginning of a 4-hour border crossing into Senegal.
We're just enjoying the last of this Mauritanian cuisine. I assume this is traditional.
Very.
The fuego takis. Delicious. Along with the Lipton peach iced tea.
Coke Zero.
Delicious.
All right, we are at the Mauritania-Senegal border. Look at Scotty up there. He's in his element. He loves this stuff. The borders are like a game to him, and he's just thriving right now.
Welcome to Senegal, everybody.
We've made it into Senegal, and 2 days later, we are in Dakar.
Amazing timing right now. We got 5 minutes to go. Seems like every day we've been chasing the light to get to camp, and now we're chasing the light to get to the westernmost point.
We're still 100% daylight.
Oh, we are.
Here we go.
This is a little bit more amazing than our eastern point. Yeah.
It's a lot more pleasant, at least. I will give it that.
It's beautiful right now.
As the sun sets here on the western coast of Africa, so does our time with Ryan and Andy.
I'm ready to go back to some, my wife, my dogs, the life that I have back in Bozeman. But at the same time, too, man, it's It's hard to leave a spot like this. You feel like you've only taken it to a certain point, now you're just kind of punting the ball forward for somebody else. It's pretty powerful. So if there's any reason to get out and travel, it's to see places like this. I know it's a privilege to be able to like come and see a place this significant. And I can say that because I've never been to Africa before, but gotta go. Gotta go when you're young, because man, it's fun to enjoy it. Because I mean, it's crazy, absolutely crazy.
It is crazy. This is Andy's first time overlanding through third world countries and is the first person in his family to be on African soil. He stayed 2 weeks longer than he thought he was going to, and we all are so glad he did.
I don't want to go home. I want to go home, so I want to see my kids and my wife, but I am sad to be off the trip.
Ryan has been on many trips with XO over the years, and it's always a pleasure to have him here. He brings calm in the chaos and is one of the most steady guys I know. And he will be missed in the certain chaos ahead. This was a really great group of guys, and I will miss this section of the trip. Ahead is the intensity of West Africa, and we will be one man down.